It's been a while since people on Facebook and YouTube and BitChute and where have you have heard from me last, and it kind of fell because, or the reason why that is because, first of all, I had moving to do, so I had a lot of work before I could move into my new place, and secondarily, sometimes I just can't be bothered to do videos or keep people updated on this situation, which practically is the same, just a loop of the same kind of stuff happening over and over and again endlessly for more than a decade, and therefore there hasn't really been any pressing needs, one might say, for me to do a video, despite all the propaganda campaigns, claims and accusations and what have you, which the state continuously makes. I say that because I have already commented on the situation many times before, and nothing new has taken place, nothing material has happened. It's the same propaganda campaign, psychological operations that are just occurring again and again and again endlessly in this loop, as I say. So something which is occurring and has some material effect is that the government here in Denmark is completely strangling my small business one-stop engine shop. Not that it's something new that they are subverting my business or sabotaging my business, because they have been doing that from the get-go. But they are not only denying 90% of my sales now, they are completely cutting off all my sales. So I'm not having any sales whatsoever, hardly. In comparison, in December, I sold for 2,200 kroners or something before VAT and tax and what have you. And normally, generally, a month I would sell in average for 15,000 kroner a month, and that's only 90% of the potential sales that I would have had if I was allowed to thrive and not be continuously sabotaged. So from 15,000 on average to 2,000. That is a huge drop, and I have people lined up wanting to buy my engines, but they are not allowed to by the government, who are outright denying people their rights and freedoms to do commerce with who they like, and they're doing so more and more openly, and now it's become so flagrant that they are just completely cutting off all my sales, and thereby cutting all my buyers and customers' rights and freedoms off in that instance. And here in January 2021, it's the same thing occurring. I have just had a sale for 250 kroner, and I haven't sold an engine for more than 2 months, and I have people lined up to buy all of my engines at once if it was that they were allowed, but they are not. So here we have a situation where the government and its intelligence agency PET and its international partners completely losing the plot. And when I say that, you probably can realize that in relation to their propaganda campaigns and their claims and accusations which they are continuously making in these never-ending virtual movie fabrications and the endless talk radio which is occurring, and it's just more of the same. I even gather that they are pretending or giving themselves lots of wins based on their virtual movie fabrications and talk radio, practically saying that I have died, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have been claiming that I have somehow confessed to all the allegations, which I'm still not aware of in any official capacity or in any detail whatsoever. I have seen it many times before. As soon as they can get away with it, they will be making all sorts of bogus claims about their supposed wins and about me supposedly confessing to all of these what I can only suspect are serious crimes of serious criminal offences, which I'm never being made aware of for more than a decade, and they are still saying that somehow I'm confessing to all of these claims and accusations which haven't even been made to me in any capacity, not even remotely. I'm not even allowed to know the specifics of what they are accusing me of to the public for more than a decade. So how is one able to confess to something you don't even know? That is just a given that tells you everything that you need to know, that it's the government attempting to justify their endless illegal and extrajudicial actions against me, Stephen Bell. And so another thing that ties into this is how they were claiming that I'm somehow giving up on life and I'm about supposedly to commit suicide or what have you, because I haven't done a video for a month or so. And as soon as I post something in relation to my business on Facebook, they have a plethora of mainly small teenagers and petty criminals attacking me and my business on the behest of the intelligence agencies coordinating these campaigns against me. And because I always defend myself in a manner which is fairly offensive in the sense I'm not a victim, you hit me, I hit you back kind of thing. And I do that on Facebook when I'm being attacked by the government through their proxies, through the use of the program's real-time communication system. And as soon as I defend myself in the same kind of manner that I'm being attacked in, I'm immediately suspended on Facebook. So I have a week's suspension on Facebook, only a day after that I made my first comments after this little break from making videos, comments and posts and what have you on social media. So you see, instantaneously I'm being blocked from using Facebook, which practically is the only place that I have engagements with people, nearly anyways. And you see, as soon as I defend myself, they are having Facebook suspend me using their social media, while they at the same time are going to be claiming all sorts of things in that regard because I'm saying something after not having said anything for a month or so. And you see, it's always about giving themselves pretext to make all these claims and allegations, which they continuously do in relation to the program's never-ending propaganda campaigns, which is propagated to much of the Western world on a continuous basis. And that is kind of what is going on from a material sense, and not just their endless virtual movie fabrications, which I 99 or 95% of the time, let's say, I do not have a clue about what they are, what they are portraying me as being or portraying me as doing. I really generally don't know, and I really don't care either. So I thought it'd be time to just let people hear from me personally. So it's not only the state arbiters, these conglomerate of intelligence agencies and states and what have you, working together in the program, their commentary of what is going on, but you're actually hearing and seeing from me personally, and not some second account from the most corrupted scumbags of this earth.